everybody.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back. It's been a little minute since we've been on this channel, so let's get right on to it. This looks like an intervention angle, but I want to do it in my room. We're gonna do it in my room before the sun goes down. I think like a week ago, I told you guys to send me situationships and relationship problems that you guys have in your, what? I'm so like illiterate. Just like problems that you guys have in your situations or your relationships, and I'm gonna give you guys my advice. But before I give my advice, because I could already hear some dumb in the comments like, how are you gonna give advice when you've been through this, and that, and hoo-ha. This advice is coming from, first of all, a Virgo. Everything fucking bothers me, so I'm just gonna make a disclaimer right here. This is coming from a Virgo. This is coming from someone that's been cheated on, and this is coming from someone that has trust issues like a motherfucker. So that's a disclaimer. Disclaimer. So that is where this thought process is coming from, okay? Okay? Before, no, stop. Shh. And then I went to go pick up some McDonald's because I was on TikTok live. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I'm always going live on there and making you besties. And you guys told me to get my daily order from McDonald's to eat in this video while I talk my shit. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, if you don't follow me on my Instagram, please follow me on my Instagram. Please follow me on my other Instagram that is private, so if I accept you, we're besties. I do have a Twitter. You want to follow me on there? That's like my diary. I'm getting better at it though. But yeah, so let's get on to it. I'm gonna tell you guys my order first, and then we're gonna start the video. I got a large Coke, and I know it's disgusting. I keep looking at the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. You would think years into this shit. No, it's just, it doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. But I got a large Coke, and I randomly crave a Coke, and I think that's like pregnancy withdrawals because I only drank Coke when I was pregnant with my son. So it's just fucking gross. I used to drink sweet tea like a mother. Now it's, every time I go to McDonald's, I get a Coke. I know it's disgusting. I don't drink soda, just only from McDonald's, because how could you not? So, obviously get some large fries, and this is what I do with my fries. I pour them in a plate. Probably not all of them, because I know I'm not about to eat all of these. And you're going to call me friggin' disgusting, but I get this seasoning right here. And I put the seasoning on my fries. I know. They're already salted, sodium up the ass. I'm for sure gonna have a heart attack. And this is how you eat my McDonald's fries. I don't care what you say. They're bomb. I always get 4 ranches and 4 honey mustard. That's my dippings. I get 4 McNuggets. And I get a lot of stuff because I know I'm not going to eat it all right now. I always save like a burger for later, and I know a lot of people don't like McDonald's leftovers, but I do. Don't knock it till you try it. So right now McDonald's has a limited edition. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying. There's a burger right now that's called the Smoky BLT Quarter Pounder. I get that, no tomatoes and extra pickles. Okay, and then my other one, I get a hot and spicy. I add American cheese and bacon, and that's my whole order right now. That's it. Crazy, huh? All right, so let's start off strong right here. Anonymous said, my boyfriend / baby daddy watches porn. Should I be concerned? Honestly, in a relationship, you need to create boundaries. If this is something that bothers you, you need to talk to your partner about it. Personally, doesn't bother me. Sorry if your family watching this. I'm a porn connoisseur. I watch porn very daily. Just putting that out there. But if that's not something you like, you need to speak up for yourself. I personally don't think it's a problem. If you're like hiding it and shit, that shit's weird. Just do that shit. When you hide it and stuff, I think it makes it weird. And then if you expect your sex to be that way, that's weird too, because porn is not real. But just talk about it. If it concerns you, it concerns you. If it doesn't, then it shouldn't be a problem. It just depends how you are in your relationship. I have 2 kids, and my baby daddy doesn't want to move out of his mom's house. And he can afford to move. You know what you got, Miss Girl? A mama's boy. There's some men that are so comfortable with everything that their mother does for them that they're comfortable just being that way. So if it's something that you want to move, then obviously you need to tell him, like, you know, it's been years. I think it's time for us to be independent. Yada yada yada. But that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And there's some guys that their mom does everything for them, so when you do move out, they expect you to do it for them. At the end of the day, I'm not a mother. I could be motherly, like I can do certain things for you, but if I'm not your wife, I'm not gonna take care of you like a mom. You a grown ass man, so that can cause other issues. So be careful what you wish for. Next. Should us females be mad at our mans if they are liking other girls' pictures? I feel like this is huge in a relationship. This comes back to boundaries. If you have told your man this is not something that you like, it makes you insecure, if you can't do it, I shouldn't do it type of thing, that's huge. Me personally, I don't mind the picture liking unless they're provocative photos. I don't care what you say. I don't care if she's your sister's cousin, baby. I don't care. I do not care. There's no reason a man in a relationship should be liking provocative photos of someone else. That's just me and my personal belief. I feel like it sends the wrong message to a female. I'm a female, and I know when a guy likes my provocative photo, be fucking for real, you know? So that's just the way I see it. Not everyone thinks that way. Just come to understanding, if I'm not liking Bob ripped selfies in the gym, bro, you shouldn't be doing that shit either. That's just my personal opinion. If you guys come to understanding that you shouldn't do it and they still do it, that's disrespect. You shouldn't tell someone 2-3 times. Like I forgot, sorry, I didn't think it was a big deal. It is a fucking big deal, because I already told you I don't like that shit, and that shit is disrespectful. But that's my opinion. You can take that with a grain of salt. I want to read this one just because I just want to read it, but I have nothing to say about it. It says, I have a boyfriend and a sneaky link. I feel like I've been catching feelings for my link. Sex is too bomb. Miss Girl. Miss Girl. Come on. I just found out my man trying to pay for sex with a prostitute. To be fucking H, this has happened to me. I can speak from experience. This shit fucking sucks. Because, first of all, why can't you just go sleep with someone? Why do you gotta pay for it? It makes me feel so disgusted that I'm over here with you, sharing myself, and then you gotta go buy whatever the fuck. Like, the disrespect. The disrespect. It's a deal breaker. That shit, you gotta dip. Disgusting. My baby daddy and I broke up 3 years ago. He says I need to wait for him to be ready. I don't know what you're gonna put at the end of that because it cut off, but my opinion is you shouldn't wait on anybody. The more you wait for someone, the more you have high expectations of them, and that just leads to disappointment. So you shouldn't wait for anybody that is not yourself. Just saying. Do you think it's healthy to post or not post your significant other? Fuck me up. Do I think it's a good or not good to post your significant other? So it does has its perks, and it does has, perks, pros and cons. Me personally, I think it's very cute. I like being shown off. I like the random videos that I don't know about. Like, I love creative things like that, just because I've been on social media for so long. But one thing I can't stand is like when someone else posts you and then you don't post them. Like, oh, you didn't even like my post, or you didn't even comment on it. And I have been this way before, so I'm speaking from experience. When you post someone so much and then you just forget to, or you just not doing it as much, it can hurt someone else's feelings, and you don't even notice you're hurting someone else's feelings. So I do think it's nice, but I do think it has its cons too. And then let's say you post someone for so long and then you don't do it, they feel like, oh, what did I do? Why isn't she doing this? So I think it has its pros and cons, but I feel like there's way more pros than cons. As long as you have a healthy relationship and you talk about it, like, I think you should be fine. But I definitely want to show off someone I'm falling in love with. Sorry, y'all. I had to set up this light because, yeah, I don't have to explain that. I think that's self-explanatory. This one says, I have postpartum depression and I feel like my husband is just not trying or doing anything to help out. So this, I feel like it's difficult because everyone's postpartum is different, and you just really have to learn how to talk with your words and like not your emotions. And I know that's like easier said than done, and I feel like every postpartum is triggered in some way, whether it's exhaustion, pain, just, it can be so many things. Just find out what triggers you, find out what you can do to help, and definitely just talk about it. But if someone's not willing to really listen to you and help you, then it's something that you're gonna have to work through on your own. And let me tell you, it makes you 10 times freaking stronger. Is live together, stop sharing passcodes because he said too toxic. I know he's faithful, but I hate it. I definitely think that's a fucking red flag if he's faithful and you guys always done it. I definitely think there's a reason why he doesn't want to share passcodes. Me personally, I feel like if that's something we're open to and then you change it, there's definitely a reason why. Anytime a guy is weird with his phone, it's a red flag. I don't care what the fuck you say. And they make it so fucking obvious that it's just like, you cheat in peace, please. This one says, being mentally checked out but still in the relationship. If this ain't fucking me, I think the being mentally checked out, there's always a reason why you're checked out. And I think mine was due to like betrayal, pain. And 2 of my relationships that I've had, I was still in them hoping that I would get past it. But when you do someone that, like when you do something to someone and it like hurts to the core, I don't care what the fuck you say. Doesn't matter how good you treat me. I'm so hard at forgiving because it's like you already tarnished something good. And there's shit that you can't get over, but I just feel like, I truly do feel that there's some shit that, yeah, you can get over, but you'll no longer view that person the same way. So when you're mentally checked out, it's done deal. Like, and you know it too, and you feel it in your bones. So you just really have to walk away, and walk away slowly, because when you try to go cold turkey, it does not work. And I think that's my biggest flaw, is leading someone on knowing that I'm already planning the future without them. That's bad. That sounds really bad. Sorry. This one says, tell me why he was commenting on his ex's TikToks when she's literally psycho. Let me tell you one thing about this comment, girl. This is very, 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 very clear that she's not psycho. Because if she was psycho, he wouldn't be commenting on her shit. BFF for real. Us girls are smarter than this. Every freaking guy that ends bad with the girl is gonna say, I broke it off, she's crazy, da da da. Everything stems from somewhere. Everything stems from somewhere. There's little breadcrumbs everywhere. So, there's a reason for everything. This one says, I got big trust issues since he cheated supposedly after I had my baby boy. I'm giving it another shot. Don't. Don't right now. Don't do it. That's something that just hurts to the core and you're always going to be reminded of it. And if you're okay being reminded of it, and you're really ready to forgive, by all means, open that door. But if you're not ready to open a door of acceptance and forgiveness, don't do it. You gotta really, really, really be ready. And forgiveness takes a lot. This one says, no man is trustworthy. They get bored and start putting their eyes in other places. What do you think? I definitely do think a lot of men are this way, just like women are the same way. But I really do feel like once you find your person, if they're your person, it doesn't matter how hard shit gets. There's just shit you don't do. And if they do that shit, that person's not your person. That person is not your person. And the weird lame excuses on why they did what they did and they try to blame it on you, that's just not a good person. And yeah, just not every guy is awful. There are incredible men out there. You just gotta find them. This one says, having a man that lies even when it's little things. Ooh, this is a deal breaker for me. I say it from day one. Little lies and little white lies are a big fucking deal. Because the more you fucking do it, the more you think it's okay to lie. And little lies lead to big lies. I don't care what the fuck you say. If you go to the store and you get a fucking Diet Coke and you come back with the Coke, why'd you lie about it? Why'd you lie about it? Why did you tell me you're going to be home in 30 minutes and it was really 2 hours? It creates problems in your head, and in long term, it's going to create more and more problems, because then you feel like if he was willing to lie about this, what else is he willing to lie about? Just, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to go through, especially if you're a person that lives in your freaking head. It says, just out of a 10-year relationship and my ex stays in the next room. What is your advice moving forward? Move out, girl. Very simple. If that's not possible, make it possible. Because there's no freaking way that is healthy for you. That hurts. It hurts seeing someone you once loved just there but not really be there and be your person. There's nothing worse than laying next to a person or staying next to a person that's no longer your person and no longer exists to you. It's like, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible being next to someone you don't even recognize. Do you feel toxic family members cause a lot of strains on relationship? Fuck yeah. I can't stand an overdramatic fucking family member or someone that creates a story in their head and then goes tells your partner about it and it's nothing like what actually happened. That happens in my family too. We just be dramatic as fuck, and you'll tell someone a story and then somehow it just gets distorted into something that it completely wasn't. So keep your relationship out of your family's mouth. Best thing I ever did. I'm gonna say I love him, but it's hard to act like it because he mad annoying. Girl, you are me. We are one. But I feel like when someone annoys you, that's like love. Because if you deal with someone being annoying, you fucking love them. I don't care what you say. It's like everyone's gonna be a headache. What headache is worth it? I'm not saying everyone should be a big headache, but everyone, you know, you're not cloning someone and dating yourself, there's gonna be clashes. There's gonna be annoyance. Is that a word? I'm not gonna say anything about this question. I'm just gonna end the video here because I had enough. My baby daddy is my cousin. The problem is that he left and my son wants to meet him. I'm scared. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. See ya.